So, stink pipes, base stations, whatever you want to call them, probably the best and most effective way of controlling foxes in a very vast area. Myself here, I've got a very hilly ground, a lot of sheep, a lot of cattle, a lot of wild pheasants, and of course a little duck pond we have ourselves here. So I want to try and control the fox numbers as best I can. Obviously it's not as easy done, no matter what thermal gear, night vision gear we have out there, Scar Country has to offer. It's not going to bring the foxes as 5 fields away any closer. So this is where this little idea comes in. Little base station, as you can see at the bottom, a little small square, clear to the bottom, and on the back, 2 holes, top and bottom, which is going to come into effect later on once I show you how to set it up. Pretty simple, nothing really complex about it. Bit of PVC piping that I found on a construction job there recently. Idea is that we're going to tie this around a post somewhere with a backstop, somewhere where I'm going to be sitting waiting for that fox to come. Then we're going to put down any carcasses. As we're well aware, duck season is well underway now in September, and it's coming up now to October, so the pheasants and everything else will be starting. So duck season now, we had a very successful morning on September the 1st. My father and myself had a very good morning. So I have with me the duck carcasses with me, so the meat, legs and breasts have been taken out, vacuum packed and in the freezer ready for the barbecue this weekend, as well as the feathers have been taken away, as well as the wings have been taken away. The reason the feathers and wings are taken off, I use the feathers for the fly tying, and I use for the wings, I use for dummies for dogs down the lane, for training puppies, whether it be myself or friends that's training dogs. So nothing's ever wasted. All that's ever I have with me is just the carcass, just a plain old carcass, but it's going to be a great job for this. So let's get it set up. So as I say, there's nothing ready to the setup. All you're going to need is a drill for boring holes that I'm always going to show you, little comb bit, bar cable ties, and obviously your PVC piping. There's a little better look now at the square. It's cut at the bottom. I'll explain all once we get set up. Then obviously the body carcasses is going to go in it. So setting up a base station is pretty simple. One thing you remember, make sure and put down low. As you can see, we're in an elevated position at the moment. I'm going to head down to this corner and put the base station out. Number 2, make sure you get farmer's permission before you do anything. 100% check with a farmer. And number 2, make sure you don't put into a field where it's going to be cattle and sheep in. You don't want rotten carcasses in the same field that cattle and sheep are in. That's just going to ask them for trouble. And number 3, make sure don't put it anywhere near any waterways, whether it be a stream, river, lake. You don't want nothing contaminating water or you being the cause of something. So just be smart about it and make sure you set up in somewhere where it's out of the road, hidden, only you know where it's going to be at, and obviously the fox is going to know where it's at. So before I go and cable tie this till exactly where I want to put it, first thing I want to do is going to bore a couple of holes here, just up around the front of it and up around the side of it. Main reason for that is let the smell out, try and draw those foxes in. So I'm going to start with this little comb bit here. It's only a 20mm, because it's a 20mm comb bit. Just quite little holes. There we have it, something simple, just like a little bit of, best way to describe it is like cheddar cheese. Leave a couple of holes in it, doesn't matter what size they are, as long as they're not big enough that the fox can pull the meat out through. That's why I haven't cut the square that big at the bottom. It's just enough to keep the fox here, eating at the base station, while I'm sitting away, get myself ready for a perfect shot. So yeah, let's get it screwed onto the post. So there you are, base station is now set up, ready to go. Put the ducks in there, so it's ready now. I just have to go and put the top on it now, and that's it. I'll walk away. I'll leave it now for a couple of weeks before I come back again, just to check up on it, try and let my scent die on it. Obviously handle it with no gloves or nothing like that, and then let the foxes get used to it as well. I'm going to keep baiting it, and then once the foxes find it, then I'll be setting up the Hick Micro M15 trail camera to keep a good eye on it, and letting me know as to when the foxes are showing up. Hopefully you learned something from this. As I say, there's going to be plenty of videos like this, little how-to videos here at the Night Vision Show, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment as to maybe what you want to see, maybe something you want us to test out, and make sure you head over to YouTube, which you're probably already on, head over to TikTok, Facebook and all our other social medias, and make sure you follow us there for a lot more content. Cheers.